Good morning. I've started my painting for today. I'm near the same location as I was yesterday, but I'm facing a different direction. I'm facing Mandelieu Bay on the Cote. As you can see, I've started to put in my darks. As I said, I tend to approach this from the classic perspective of going in with your darks and then adding your lights and layering it. I also want to mention that I do use black. I don't use a straight black. I use what they call a Mars black. And that's just to darken my colors. So I use it to darken my green. Let's see if I can get something going here for you. I use it to darken my green, go with my brown, a little bit of blue, green, a little bit of black. And that's too black, so I pull back on it, and so now I've got some more green, and now if I want to I can go in and get some more brown. So I go real dark. I don't think you should be afraid of going dark, but as you can see, I do not use the black straight black. I use it to darken. And I will also use, there's two types of blacks. There's Mars black and there's ivory black. Now Mars black is a browny black, so it's good for landscapes. The ivory black is a bluey black, and that's good if you're doing people with black hair. It's going to tend to reflect either brown or red. So the black, it depends on what you're going for. I also just want to mention that because I've got the Rowney set, the studio set with me, I have my traveling Winsor Newton here as well. I do have a gray, a bluey gray, and this is for clouds. Well, I use it for clouds. You can use it for a lot of different things, but I use it for clouds. And I spent one whole summer just practicing clouds, just like I spent one whole summer just practicing water. So I don't use white. Okay, and why I say it's considered a no-no in watercolor is that the paper is your white. So when I do clouds, and I'll do a special on making clouds when I've got some good clouds to work off of. I still have a real haze this morning. I'm going to use this gray to give it some depth. So that's how I use the gray. If I don't have the gray, I use the black, and then I'll mix that with the cerulean. And I wanted to show you what I did yesterday. Let's see, where did I put it? Here it is. Yesterday, remember I started off with my lavender, and I was just noticing with my art, I'll just briefly say, I don't do a lot of foreground in my plein air, my landscapes. You see that I don't do any of the trees or the buildings that were directly in front of me, and the same's going to be true today probably. Right now, these are paintings for myself. I sell them, but I'm doing them as fine art, not as not on commission. So I can do my own thing. And right now, I want to keep just the middle ground and the background. And we'll get into the importance of background, whether it is or not. I mean, it depends on the painting. And I'm just going to show you